You know that feeling when you finally get your hands on your first paycheck? The thrill of having money to spend, to treat yourself and others, and perhaps even to save for a rainy day. But then, a few weeks or months later, you realize that you're back to square one, with nothing to show for all that hard-earned cash. I know I'm not alone in this feeling. In fact, a recent survey found that nearly 60% of Americans have less than $1,000 saved for emergencies. So, the question is, how do we break this cycle and start building real wealth? The answer is simple: save and invest. But I know it's easier said than done. That's why I'm here today to share with you the smart way to save and invest, so you can start building real wealth and achieve financial independence. So, are you ready to break the cycle and start building real wealth? Stick around, and I'll show you how. As I sat there staring at my bank account, I couldn't help but feel a pit in my stomach. I had always been good about saving money, but I had never really invested it. I knew that if I wanted to achieve financial independence, I needed to start thinking about my savings in a different way. That's when I realized that simply saving money wasn't enough. I needed to start investing in it as well. But where do I even begin? That's when I started doing my research and talking to financial experts. And that's when I discovered the power of compound interest. You see, compound interest is the snowball effect of investing. The longer your money sits in an investment, the more it grows. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more snow as it goes. That's what compound interest does to your money. I remember one financial advisor telling me a story about a man who invested just $50 a month into a retirement account starting at age 25. By the time he retired at age 65, that account was worth over $1 million. All because of the power of compound interest. I knew that I needed to start investing as soon as possible if I wanted to achieve financial independence. But where do I start? Which investments are right for me? Stay tuned for the next act, where we will dive into the different types of investments and how to choose the right ones for you. I'm sure you're all wondering, but in Cryptus, how do I actually start saving and investing? What are some specific strategies I can use? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let me tell you a little story. When I first started working, I was like most young adults. I had a lot of expenses and not a lot of money coming in. But I knew that I wanted to start building wealth, so I had to get creative with my savings. One strategy I used was the envelope method. Every time I got paid, I would take out a certain amount of cash and put it into different envelopes labeled for different expenses: rent, groceries, entertainment, and so on. But I also had one labeled savings and one labeled investments. At first, it was hard to part with that cash. But as I watched the savings envelope fill up, I started to feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. And as I watched my investments grow over time, I realized that even small contributions add up. Another strategy I used was to automate my savings and investments. I set up automatic transfers from my checking account to my savings and investment accounts on the day I got paid. This way, I never even had the chance to miss that money. And finally, I made sure to always pay myself first. Before I paid any bills or made any other purchases, I transferred a set amount of money into my savings and investment accounts. This way, I knew that my financial goals were always a priority. These are just a few strategies that I've used to start saving and investing. But the most important thing is to find what works for you and to start small. Every little bit counts when it comes to building wealth. And remember, the earlier you start saving and investing, the more time your money has to grow. So, start thinking about how you can put away even a small amount of money every month for your future. As we come to the end of this video, I want to leave you with some final thoughts on the importance of saving and investing for your financial future. I've shared with you my personal experiences and lessons learned on how I've been able to build my own wealth through consistently saving and investing. I hope that my story has inspired you to start thinking about how you can do the same. One of the key takeaways from this video is the power of compound interest. As Albert Einstein once said, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it; he who doesn't, pays it. By starting to save and invest early, even in small amounts, the power of compound interest can work in your favor and help you build wealth over time. Another important lesson is the importance of diversification. Diversifying your investments across different asset classes and industries can help you lower your risk and increase your chances of success. To sum up, saving and investing are smart ways to build wealth over time. It may not be the easiest or most exciting thing to do, but the long-term benefits are worth the effort. Remember, this video is just one of the many resources available on our channel to help you on your journey towards financial independence. Be sure to check out the other videos in our series on the 12 principles of personal finance. And, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best in your saving and investing journey.